I'm Andy with Speedgoat, and we're here at SRAM World headquarters in Chicago to take a look at the new SRAM Red Gruppo.
I'm a SRAM guy, and that's no secret. I've transplanted my personal Red Gruppo across 5 frames in the past 3 years, and while it's a bit worse for the wear, it still shifts as good as it did on day one. I've also got an electronic Gruppo, which is equally good in a different way, but when it comes right down to it, I prefer the resonant click and pop of SRAM over the whirring and whining of battery-powered motors. But, like the rest of you, I was sort of ready for the next generation, and the new SRAM Red does not disappoint. Let's start with the levers. The shape of the new blades is longer with a different curve, so it's easier to control when you're in the drops. The shift paddles are larger, and the hood covers are made from a stickier rubber that's textured at the top for better grip. SRAM has also made sure the transition from hood top to bar top is flatter and smoother than before, and eliminated the irritating bar tape bump that plagued the old Red shifters. The business end of the brake hood is taller than before, which improves comfort and control, and overall the hoods are longer and have a touch less volume in order to accommodate a broader range of hand sizes. As I mentioned before, the brake lever blades are longer, which when seen from this angle, better illustrates the carefully designed ergonomic enhancements of the new lever. Moving on to the new AeroLink brakes, as you can see, they're also completely revamped. The space between the caliper arms is wider in order to provide better fit with 23mm rims. The aerodynamic profile of the brakes has been improved. The barrel adjuster and quick release can both be tucked out of the wind, and overall, there's less material, so they're lighter, but it's been used more effectively. The brake is thicker at the top, which provides more power and delivers it more evenly to the rim than before. Of course, no tour of the new SRAM Red would be complete without a look at the new cassette, which utilizes technology borrowed from the XX Mountain Gruppo. Lots of milling and drilling, as well as elastomers between each cog to deliver a next to noiseless drivetrain. Aesthetically, the rear derailleur has changed a little, but overall it's relatively the same as its predecessor. But it does have a few aerodynamic tweaks in the shaping, and the body has been beefed up a little bit as well. All of that's great, but as we move forward to the crank and front derailleur, we venture into some pretty revolutionary technology. The new Exogram crank is lighter than before because it's hollow and the walls are thinner, but amazingly it's stiffer than before because overall the body is larger and the new chain rings are much stiffer than before, which improves front shifting dramatically and ensures every watt makes it to the rear wheel. But the real star of the show is the new yaw front derailleur. SRAM wanted to create the first trimless front shifter, and by creating a derailleur that pivots 3-dimensionally, they've eliminated chain rub for those of us who like to run in the big or small. As you can see, the derailleur not only moves side to side and up and down like a normal front derailleur, but the cage actually fishtails or yaws like an aircraft slightly when you get close to the limit screws. This ensures the cage misses the chain regardless of the gear you choose. The big question is this: is it quieter than noisier old Red? Yes. The drivetrain is a world apart. The shifter, though, is still quite audible and tactile, which is great when it's super windy or if you're on the rivet in a race. You'll never doubt whether or not you've shifted with SRAM Red, and you know, I like that. So, as you can see, the new SRAM Red is more than an upgrade. It's a complete redesign and a wonderful mashup of technology borrowed from other brands in the SRAM family like XX, Zip, and Truvativ. A complete Gruppo is right around $2,500, and it's simply the lightest complete road group you can buy. It's a few hundred grams lighter than Dura Ace and nearly 2 pounds lighter than Ultegra Di2. If you have any questions about SRAM Red, new or old, please don't hesitate to drop us a line at sales@speedgoat.com. You're also welcome to contact me directly, and my email address is andy@speedgoat.com.